So with your itemization though, you're actually pretty countered in this game. There's a Viper and then there's Underlord. And then you cannot Spectre is good against Luna for sure. But with the other heroes, like Viper, Underlord, it's not gonna be easy for you. But let's see what we got in here. Cutting some trees, nice. With your itemization though, there's nothing unusual with it. Like standard items. Slippers of agility. You can go for race band later or just not. I played party. Okay. Is this a 5-man party or 5-man party? Okay. Last set. Wait. So here, first wave. What about cutting those trees in here? So you will not be harassed like this. Alright, miss 1 CS. You're going for block in there? There's a problem, you cut too many trees in there. Maybe be more patient about your spectral dagger. This is a party game, right? So I'm hoping that there is communication, or there's coordination. Here at this point, when you are trying to last it for the Millicrip, your Pudge is getting ready, and then he's actually in range on the hook on the Invoker. This is actually, I mean, I understand that you don't want to have the range grip being denied, but if you actually went for a slow in there on the Invoker, he's possibly dead by now. First blood, and then you don't need to waste so much time in here. And what will happen is that if it's going to be 1 versus 2 scenario in the bottom lane, since the Underlord went for the Atrophy Aura, I don't think he can fight you back. Like, 2 of you, Pudge and then Spectre, just right-clicking this guy? I don't think he can fight. Atrophy Aura. But yeah, I think the concept of last hitting the range grip is nice, but if you can get kills over range grips, it's actually much better. Last hit? You should... Wait, you went for Desolate level 1. I will never recommend this. Level 2 Desolate. The thing about it is that the enemy must be isolated. A Spectre attacks an enemy that does not have any allied units within a 425 radius around them. So that's the time that it will be effective. And the bonus damage is only 18 damage. This one is not going to be effective in this laning stage because they're not going to be isolated in any time soon. They're going to fight or to lane. So it will be better if you go for dispersion, like damage mitigation, at least. %90 of the players will do that. That's good if you have the statistics ready. But yeah, it's just a missed opportunity. Lane is being pushed. Failed pull. If he failed the pull in here, you can actually try to help him. Here. Help him by trying to pull this one instead. Pull it here and then here. Since he failed this, you can actually do this. You know for sure that you cannot lane in here, right? You cannot lane in here. So there's no need for you to go back in here. It's better if you just drag it in here. You're already here before. Look at here. Yep. You're already here. So might as well make it work. If the Pudge failed. So double wave. Communicating with Pudge. Wait before using it. Solo. Yep. So this is double wave, and then you're level 3. But again, you cannot really pressure the enemy because you are only Spectre. And then we're talking about Underlord. And Invoker is in here as well. So the equilibrium is really messed up. You didn't even go for creep aggro in there? Creep aggro is gonna be your best friend if it's something like this. Because right now it's being denied in your face. It's being denied. So if you actually aggro the creeps like here, if you issue an attack to the Underlord, the melee creeps will follow you in here, and then it's gonna be much harder for the Underlord to deny it. Or even with the Invoker, it's gonna be impossible for him to help with the denies because it's way too far. You drag the creep wave. Look at here and here. Yep. Good thing you lasted that one, but again the equilibrium is still messed up. You're actually considered as lucky in here. Like they're not going on you at this point. Like level 2 on the Underlord, I will go for Firestorm and then go for Cold Snap immediately on you. Since you're alone, and then we can see this guy. Punch has been missing, but we can really kill you. You're actually lucky that they're not going on you. And then what is this item? Ring of Health for sustain? What's your build up on this item? Battle Fury? Meteor Hammer? Vanguard? I don't think it's gonna be that helpful. Or maybe Hood of Defiance. Instead of going for Ring of Health in this game or in this lane, I actually want you to go for item like Blade Mail instead, because looking into the enemy draft, they have so many uncontrollable damage like the Viper, Luna's Eclipse, yeah, Bedlam on the Dark Willow, Invoker, Chaos Meteor, but later into the game, but the Firestorm on the Underlord, uncontrollable damage. You can easily reflect those with the Blade Mail. So Blade Mail is gonna be nice in this game. And another good thing about Blade Mail is you can farm the ancient camps with it. Instead of going for Ring of Health, you cannot easily farm with this item. So Blade Mail is a really nice choice in here. And also boots over Ring of Health. For the longest time, I didn't see the enemy casted any spells on you. Like trying to pressure you. I only saw the Underlord went for the Firestorm in the large camp, but he didn't use it on you to kill you or threaten you. If your Spectre doesn't have mana, if the Invoker will keep on using EMP on you, with a right-click battle, like last hitting against Underlord, I don't think you can win the last hitting. Because this guy has Atrophy Aura, and you only have 61, and then it will be reduced to like 50 later. So you're really lucky in this game. That's what I've been telling you. There's no pressure coming up from them. Even though you're only Spectre. A Spectre is really weak in the lane. For the most part, a Spectre will lose the lane but win the game in the later stage of the match. Because the Spectre is really nice scaling hero and suited for later stages of the game. He's not an early game hero like Laika and Meeple. No, he's not. So, may I ask, when do you get Saber? When do you get Blade Mail? With the Blade Mail, I think I explained that if the enemy has so many uncontrollable damage, something like, Viper, that I explained already, Eclipse, Firestorm, heroes like Batrider, Leshrac, those kind of heroes that cannot easily stop their damage, or once they use their spells, the damage will stay in the area. Blade Mail is a really nice item. And then you can farm the Ancients, and then it goes well with the Dispersion. And when it comes to the Echo Saber, though, it's more of a stats and then mana regen. And for overall, or decent scaling ability on the Echo Saber. You will go for Echo Saber if there's no uncontrollable damage on the enemy that you will not take advantage of. So that's why I will recommend Blade Mail in here. I felt it is Underlord, so he's gonna harass me with his Q, so I bought the ring. Okay. Even if the Underlord will harass you, that means if it's going to use the Firestorm, that means he's going to push out the lane. It will hit the creep wave, and therefore you're going to play in your safe area like under tower. So I don't think the Underlord will be able to harass you that much. If it's Underlord and then Invoker, you will possibly die in this lane. And then your skill build is actually weird, like 2-2-2 build. Again, this one is not being useful. It's gonna be better if you go for dispersion in here, like damage mitigation, and then spectral dagger, or even haunt for potential kill on the map. So what's your next item in here? Haunt level 7. But if you go for haunt, you don't have mana for the spectral dagger. Nah, I think you will have it if you go for thread switching. You're really trying to bully this guy. I think it's better if you just farm in here and then go for the creep wave or for the neutral. Base created, actually. Last it. Farm now. Looking around the map, that's nice. Echo Saber, okay. Look at your net worth in here, 3.5, even though you're free farming. I mean, they didn't really contest you in there. Underlord don't want to use any spells, so... I cannot actually believe that you managed to win the lane as a Spectre. That's how bad the enemy was. Because to me, there's no way that you can lane in that bottom lane. You will only get something in the bottom lane if the Underlord doesn't have mana to cast his spells. That's the only time that you will be able to get something out of the lane. So yeah, keep farming. Now you're going for Echo Saber. No, you don't need to defend it. You just wasted your TP in there. You're bad at last hitting. That's something that I cannot help you improve, because that's considered as mechanical skill that you can improve as you play the game. What I'm trying to focus is more on the mentality or decision making or soft skills. So here, you're trying to clear the ancient camps. You started at 12:23. 12:23. All right. 12:23, and then you gave up because you managed to get one crypt win, one ancient crypt only, and then the crypt wave is coming closer. All right, go back on it. Yep. You actually stack it even though you don't have any blade mill or any way to farm it. That's a really bad mistake for me. Tinker. So Tinker is actually helping you in there instead of trying to move around, which is something that I did not anticipate. Going for Haunt? And then which target? You sure you want to go in Invoker +4? You're actually going on +4. But okay, you managed to get the job done.
Top tower is under attack.
195 gold. What's the effect of this Haunt in here? Like, yeah, sure, you managed to win the fight, but I doubt if you can actually get any objectives done in here. This is not a really wise usage of the Haunt for me. Like, you're going to die, you overstayed, and then the only objective that you can take is only bottom, which does not translate to anything in the game, space-wise. But if the guys is actually playing in the mid lane and then you use your Haunt in there and then win the fight, this is gonna be massive if you manage to get this mid tower. But if it's only bottom, it's not really worth it for me. Ghost Walk out? I don't know why he didn't go for Ghost Walk out in there. I'm actually thinking that he can go for Ghost Walk in there, but he did not. He has the Invoke. Maybe he used it earlier, I don't know. So yeah, this Haunt or this team fight, overall, it's not gonna achieve much. So I will not recommend you going in there in the first place. I will actually recommend you to keep on farming the ancient, the triangle, because what you get in here is only what gold? 174, and then how many waves you lost in there? Like 3-4 waves, which is much higher than 174. So you have to be wise when it comes to choosing when to fight, where to fight. Just focus on finishing your Echo Saber first, and then play objective. Or make sure that you're going to win the fight. Using Haunt for a +4 that will respawn in like 20 seconds, I don't like it. He's only support. Maybe if it's the Luna or the Viper or Underlord, it's fine. Echo Saber done. You cannot help him. You don't have Haunt yet. And please don't use the Haunt in there. The Luna is showing in mid. Maybe you should go for mid instead of bottom. There's so much space for Luna. And buyback on Tinker. You win the fight. You win the fight. Tinker bought back just to defend mid. And then, can you actually get objectives in here? They are respawning already, so you cannot actually get another objective. So, 2 wasted Haunt already with no objectives done. What is it? May I ask if disassembling Saber will benefit Spectre? I feel like double Desolate proc is too good for mid-game. Is there an item that he can use? I don't think the Spectre should disassemble the Echo Saber right now. If he will go for a different item route, let's say disassemble the Echo Saber just to go for Aghanims later, BKB or Sange, I think it's beneficial. But right now, when you're still finishing your second item, disassembling it, I don't think it's gonna be worth it. And what is this? You baited the Eclipse? Nah, not going any further. It's actually massive in here that Luna doesn't have Eclipse. And you don't have TP. You don't have... Okay. You died? After the Luna's Eclipse, I'm actually thinking of taking the mid tower. But the problem is you don't have Haunt to do it. You don't want to push, although denied, so never mind. And you're looking to the top lane. You're TPing, okay? I mean, do you really want here? If it's me, I will go here. I will TP to mid and then farm. Because you saw the enemies in here, like 4 heroes. The Viper, the Dark Willow earlier, when you died in here. Invoker and then Underlord. So there are 4 heroes here potentially. Luna just push here or deny the mid. Possibly is here and here. So if you go to the mid lane, there's no more threats on you. You go to the top. For sure, they gave you the farm, but this farm is wasted. The creep wave in here is wasted because they just died under tower. If you didn't TP in here, your supports or your teammates can farm those creeps, right? They can still farm those creeps under tower, and then the enemy is not even trying to dive because they don't have any more spells. So when it comes to the resource management, like map movement, it's not really that good. You have to improve it. Your farming pattern, like splitting up the resources on the map. Yeah, you should not be trying to fight early as Spectre. Your hero is not designed to play mid game. You have to get those items first before you try to be that strong, especially level 20. So you're farming in the top lane. Go back to the ancient camps again. Code of Defiance. 21 minutes. I don't think it's good, but yeah, you got it. This is for fighting again, right? Luna, Viper in here. Go back to the jungle. Why you're staying in here? You should get back. Like, move down and then farm. Move down and farm. Possibly that they're all here because everyone is missing, and then you saw the illusions on Luna, right? So you're basically wasting your time in there, and then this guy is stealing your farm, right? Is there a queue going on for a replay analysis? Yes. Check out my Discord to see the lists. Farm, farm, farm. Ancients again. All right. You saw the Viper with Aghanims. Holy shit. So you saw the Luna as well in here, and then your 4 teammates are kind of grouping. Maybe they should smoke together. Or maybe they failed. I don't know. Axe is actually farming a lot instead of rallying the team, and then you go for haunt and then get in there. You can see the Luna. Yeah, this is a really passive game right now. Even though you have once you have haunt, you should try to tell your team to do something on the map, because wherever you are, you can always get in there. And I don't want you to be the kind of Spectre that will be defending the towers. No, I'm ranked today. It depends on the analysis that I will do. You should not be defending towers. You should go down and then farm. Like here. Stop wasting your time in here. Go back. Go to the bottom jungle. You even TP'd, even though you can just walk. The problem with TPing is that you don't have another way of escaping. If the fight will broke up, like now. Let's say you go for haunt in, and then you think it's dangerous, you can just TP. But now you don't have TP. Everybody is missing. They're TPing now. You should get back now. Get back, get back. Everyone is missing. Haunt defensive. Not looking good so far. The game is not looking good. This is more of a map awareness in here. See it in here? You're actually aware of your surrounding. Like you watch the Viper, and then here, the Viper is TPing. You try to cancel. You should get back by now. Get back by now. Brillo is there. Hood. I don't actually think that you need to use your font in there. But yeah, they're all in there. I mean, why do you even need to kill a creep in there? I mean, I actually think that it was on the creep wave as well. But since the creep wave moved in here, look at here, look at here. After the creep wave, the range creep move, it's pretty evident to me that it's not Boots of Travels on the creep wave. It's actually on the tower itself, on the ground. And even if you manage to kill the creep in here, since you don't have any info about the enemy now for the longest time in here, and they have Underlord, and what's the guarantee that only one guy is TPing? You know, maybe this is the only guy that you are seeing. Maybe the other guys are here TPing. Maybe the other guys are here. So you don't need to do that. So everyone is here. Wasted haunt farming. Okay. And you don't have TP yet. Now you have Manta style and then TP, and you're still farming in here. If they actually go on you right now, you can escape easily. But yeah, they're actually pushing, and then you cannot help defending as well because you don't have haunt. You can TP, but you don't have haunt. You're taking the outpost, going to the mid. So bottom is missing. Wait, why are you even TPing in your ancients? I thought you were going to TP to the bottom side, because they're all on the top and mid now. But yeah, it's fine. Keep farming, ancients, Scaddy. Farm, push. Get back for now. They actually have haunt now, and then Manta style. Farm. Your team is sticking together. Maybe you will fight together now as 5. Yep. Push bottom, and then you can haunt always. Or even drawing something on the line, but it's only Dark Willow. Now Viper is in here. Luna is on top. Wait, why are you going back? I think you should still go in here, like push one more wave. Because you saw them in here, right? And then Luna was here. Push one more wave. Instead of going back to the jungle. Push one more wave and then go back. Go to top, maybe ancient camps? Yep, you have ward in there. They're following you around. Get back for now. You have Manta style also. If you have Blade Mill, you will not be afraid of that Dark Willow. Dark Willow will die. Aegis. Haunt use again. This is really a slow-paced game for me. Like, your team has the spells. I don't know why they're not going. They're not making any play. Axe wants to play in the top lane and then trying to find someone. But enemy is playing mid. BKB? Farm. You're getting your hunt again. They have Aegis. And then they're pushing top. You don't have Axe. Just give the Shaker. Give the Pudge. I think you need to defend in the high ground. You guys need to defend. I mean, you don't need to TP in there. You can just hunt in there. Split push for now. Yep. Push tower, push tower. Push tower. By the way, your Spectre will not die easily. Like, if the Viper will TP to the bottom, it's not enough to kill you. You can always TP out. If it's Underlord, you can just Spectral Dagger and then run away. If it's Invoker or the Dark Willow, it's still gonna be the same. So you should be pressuring the tower. And then it's a 5-man party, so your team could tell you if someone is missing. And then you're going on the Dark Willow. Nice kill. Underlord. Dead. Viper. Yeah, nice. We should go on Viper. Viper is the real counter on you. No more break status. You're isolated. I think the game is over at this point. Because after using everything that you have and then even buying back on which hero again that bought back? Earthshaker? It's still not enough to kill the Luna twice. So I think we will not be able to learn anything from here at this point of the game. The enemy is ahead and then you guys miss your timing so much. And you guys are more of a reactive type instead of trying to make things happen when it comes to your Desolate cooldown or your Hunt cooldown. Not enough, yep. Almost stunned. So yeah, do you have any questions to me though, Spectre? Haunt. There again. Tinker and then Spectre. I don't think it's enough to kill this guy. Reality messed up. No detection for Invoker and everyone's here. GG. So I'm going to end this stream or this replay analysis of your Spectre. I'm going to summarize the things that you need to work on. First is when it comes to the Spectre, you have to think better when it comes to the skill points. Your internet is acting up. Well, let me just summarize the analysis of your game. So, your Spectre skill points is actually something that you need to be careful. You really need to be careful about the skill points. Desolate, useless. 2 points, much useless. And then itemization, instead of going for Ring of Health, maybe you could go for Power Treads immediately. And Blade Mill, really nice choice in here. And then Hood of Defiance, 21 minutes. I don't think it's actually nice. You get the hood as first item to sustain yourself against or to survive in the magical damage. But since you're a Spectre, you're a farming carry. I don't think you are going to fight non-stop and then benefit from the Hood of Defiance. So your itemization and then your item timing is something that you must work on as well. And you said the last hitting, that's something that you just need to practice. Maybe you could go for the last hit challenge in here. Last hitting, this one, or even in the arcade, you could try that. And then the haunt usage. Whenever you're going to use big spells like haunt, you have to get objectives out of it, not just some kills on the past 4. You know, make it count or make it be worth it. So be more wise when it comes to usage of your haunt objective, and then core kills like Luna, Viper, Underlord, instead of prioritizing the Invoker early, Dark Willow early, you know. So priority is a must when it comes to your haunt and then the target that you want to kill. And yeah, map movement, like map awareness. There are so many times that you are scared to push out the lane, even though the hero that can kill you is not in there or is not missing. So let's say 30 minutes into the game, the hero that can kill you is Viper. For sure, Viper can kill you, but it will take so much time. He needs 1 or 2 more heroes with him. But since you are you're actually seeing them, there's no threat on you. Even if the Viper will show up and then try to stop you from split pushing. Same thing for Underlord. You know, they need like 2 or 3 heroes or 4 heroes to kill you. That's actually space, and then it's gonna be much easier for you if you're going to look in the minimap like every second or every 2 seconds into the game. So yeah, you need to work on those things: map awareness, itemization, skill points, hero target priority, and then objective taking, and then farming pattern. Instead of farming, you are trying to defend towers with no hunt. Just give the tier 1. It's already 20 minutes. Tier 1 is nothing. Around 20 minutes into the game or 30 minutes into the game. Just give it to them. Just so you can keep up with the farm. And then you give the other farm to your teammates that wants to defend. A Spectre is not a tower defender. So yeah. That's all I can say for your game in here. Since your internet is having a problem, I know the feeling right there, bro. Just rewatch the stream when your internet is okay, and let me know if you do have any questions. Okay.